Now, if you're like me, hearing this probably brought you back to the greatest times of your life. Getting on your Xbox 360 after school to play Team Slayer with your buddies, grinding day and night to do the Vidmaster challenges, or just playing random fun games on custom games like Cops and Robbers, Duck Hunt, or Fat Kid. When I listen to the menu theme, I think about when I was 5 to 6 years old playing Halo 3 almost every day with my brother. And all it took was a couple of seconds to trigger all those memories. I didn't even have to show you anything, but just have you listen to the music. It's funny how video games have so many elements to them that make them what they are. You have things like the gameplay, the mechanics, the characters, the writing, and what people love to hype the most, graphics, unfortunately. But people usually overlook music, even though it's able to bring out intense emotion from the player, and most times more emotion than other things I listed. Sure, you might look at how beautiful a game may look and be amazed by the gorgeous scenery of a cutscene, or be shocked when you see your reflection in the water. But what I love about music and video games is how it can take something like this and turn it into this. As you get in the Warhol, you can hear the music slowly pick up, and as it gets louder, you can feel the pressure from everything slowly breaking apart. And let me tell you, being the driver in this mission is one of the best feelings ever. Knowing that the success of the mission is all on you, knowing that if you're not fast enough, you will fail. There's no quick time event to slow the pace down, no high level cutscene to swing your eyes, just the music on top of the gameplay. And before you go typing in the comments, I know the graphics were good for its time, and yeah, the level design also builds the hype for this level, but I don't think people would remember this level as much if it wasn't for the song that was chosen for it. Every time I play this level, it never feels less exciting. From when I was 5 years old to now being 21, this level still hypes me up. Almost 16 years later, this part of the level still slaps. And let me ask you, have you ever wondered what kind of song would be playing if you were killing demons and the boss music played to not warn you, but your enemies? You know damn well I had to mention Doom. The music in this game goes hard. I once listened to this shit while working out and I did twice as many push-ups. I was able to do 10. Listening to this while killing demons and with how awesome the gameplay is feels incredible. Every time the music kicks in, it never feels out of place. It lets you know that things are getting serious now and it's always right for the moment. Funny enough, that's actually what got me into Doom in the first place. When I first played the original game and I heard this, I was hooked. I knew right away that this was awesome. I remember I was sleep deprived when I first played, and hearing that shit woke me up. I'm gonna be honest, I do prefer the OG Doom music over the new one, but that's a whole different conversation. And don't think I forgot about you RPG fans. One of my favorite examples is Persona. You're flipping through your skills, coming up with a good strategy, and you got this in the background. Don't get me wrong, every aspect of Persona 5 is a banger, from the gameplay, the story, and the art style, but the music in this game is amazing. But I do have to be honest, Persona 3 has my favorite battle theme. Now, if you ask me what game builds up hype and intensity the best, that game is Shadow of the Colossus. No game can top the mood of fighting a boss while you're the size of an ant compared to it. Riding your horse looking for a way to climb it and only using a tiny sword. Then you gotta be mindful of your stamina, and then you realize how high you are. It just feels amazing, and it feels so hype. Now, I know I spent most of this video talking about how music can just build hype and stuff, but there's some cases where music can make you feel like shit. If you listen to this and you play Kingdom Hearts like I did, this makes you feel happy but sad at the same time. I don't think a break to the face could even match up to how hard the nostalgia hits you when you hear this. See, you don't feel like shit because the song was meant to do that, but because you miss the days when life was simple, when you were just a kid not worrying about the time passing by and having little to no responsibility. It feels like shit because we're getting older, and every time I launch the game and listen to the menu theme, I can't help but think about the past. When I didn't worry about getting older or worrying about all the work I have to do for college. I miss when life was simple. To be honest, I almost felt like crying while listening to this and writing this. So that's why I love video game music so much. I think it's extremely important when making a game that you include music and you work so hard on making something that fits well with it. It makes us feel things that even the most realistic graphics couldn't make us feel. That's why I hate it when people care so much about the graphics, the water, this and that. Because that doesn't do anything. That doesn't make you feel the way you feel when you listen to the songs that you like. It makes you feel right with the moment. And the graphics can be amazing, but it doesn't achieve the same things that music can do. And I know you have a favorite game that you think back to a specific music that makes you feel hype, sad, or happy. There's a bunch of other songs I want to mention or go into, like Ocarina of Time, when you open that menu for the first time, and the many songs in that game like Song of Storms, Lost Woods, and a good chunk of Final Fantasy songs. But I know if I'll be here all day just going through every single song. I have like a whole playlist of songs, but I'll be here all day. But what are some of your favorite songs that mean a lot to you? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and peace out.